Everyone, and welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox, Golden Boy, and Bioacid, bringing you the matchup NSP going up against Epsilon. Epsilon winning that last matchup pretty handedly as they took over that one. NSP did not have a chance to come back, but going into Search and Destroy, could see something new. You never know.
I've seen a few teams throughout today. While their respawn game types are not the best, obviously, their S&D, the non-respawn game types, they seem to do fairly good on and have pulled out a few victories there. So we'll see what's going to happen. Obviously, if they do win this NSP, they do have to win then one of the dominations or blitzes that will come up next. But if they don't, it'll be Epsilon 3-1-ing.
Yeah.
Octane, nice big map.
Yeah.
So I sort of feel like Octane, like a big map like Octane, same with sort of Sovereign, even though Sovereign can be close quarters like that B area.
Yeah.
I feel like that both Octane and Sovereign are sort of maps that can sort of swing either way if you have like a good AR positioned in certain areas of the map, obviously.
And we saw their NSP, their shots, I mean, they definitely are, like when they are able to get in that position, they can take them out. But the thing is that with Epsilon, they're just so slippery. You're just never going to know where to expect them next. So honestly, the way I see it, if you're talking about Epsilon here, and I want to come into the game real fast because Turbo is actually using a sniper rifle. I gotta see if it. He switched it out to a thermal Remington, a hybrid scope there. But I respect it.
We have a look on the attacking team though. Epsilon will be attacking first up. Let's quickly scroll through them all just to see if anyone's got the sniper out there to go up that left-hand side there.
I think Tommy
might.
Does.
Yeah, he
will.
will.
Tommy does.
Nice USR. Two. Big quick coming out there. And Jerry tries for the second. Can't pick it, but his teammate should. No, he won't. Flux is taken by
Deloshi, but a shot there from Tommy as he took out Deloshi. Looking around this side, but there is going to be one member actually. Let's see where he is. Right at the bottom of the pawn store. So expect him to push out. And then there's another one actually directly behind him. So the bomb has gone down. And that will be, who I believe that was going to be Jerd with the plant there. So let's see how this is going to play out. Let's see if Tommy's going to be there for the pick. One guy's going to be top pawn, as a matter of fact. And Tommy with that sniper going to stay with him, see if he can pick off anyone, knowing that they are going to be coming off of the transition. That's typically what you'd expect, but he's not going to be able to get that no-scope. Swanee and Jerd now going up, and they're playing a little reckless, making foolish plays. I don't like that. I like them to, just continue to play this one complacent. But you know what? It doesn't really matter what I think as Epsilon able to take that first one. I just thought that jump was a little reckless, and I forgot that the other player had already pushed up bottom motel by then.
I think after that domination win, that I'm not going to really mean that the guys that are being arrogant or cockiness is coming into play, but they may be thinking that as well. They're thinking, we can
confident.
sort of.
They're just confident. Period.
There you go. So they are confident, and that's why you might see a couple of players that might be questionable, but if these guys are confident enough to pull it off and still confident enough to bring it back, if they were to lose the S&D in those respawn game types, of course, blitz and domination, then good on. Tommy once again with the sniper out, sees two, and again, first blow of the round, picks up and tries for the second. Can't do it though, but Jerd also with a sniper out.
Yeah, that's right. There are going to be some shots exchanged and a big shot there out of Tommy. Now it's all going to be up to Turbo here by himself. Dealing with one. Can't quite do it as Flux is going to be there for the stop, taking him out.
I haven't really seen that much of Epsilon in general. I've seen a little bit here and there and stuff. And obviously, back in the last champs, I saw them versing Freak at the time. And it was on the S&D Scrapyard. Not Scrapyard, I'm thinking Modern Warfare 2. But it was one of the Hardpoint games, sorry. That the Epsilon team did very well. But Tommy, is he obviously one of the bigger known snipers? Because what I'm seeing right now, he's going off.
Yeah, I mean, he's a tank. They're just talented players, honestly. But you know what? Turbo says, you want to bust out a sniper, bro? I'll show you a sniper. I'm Turbo. And he's going to give it to him. Let's see. I want him to be able to take on one player. Oh, they're getting reckless. Standing out. Now we're going to have a little bit of a sniper battle here. And who was that he was shooting at over there on the edge? That was actually going to be Tommy. It's a little sniper versus, a little Turbo versus Tommy sniper battle. But look at the angles here that Turbo is trying to get to be able to pick him off. Bomb site's going to be open, but Turbo is going to get taken out.
Of course, Fox from behind there, up top pawn, looking around now. Can't see no players around him, but we do see one thanks to Oracle mode, being on that overextension and pushing deep and around. Now it's a 2v3. Of course, the bomb has gone down. So all this team of Epsilon needs to do is just defend pretty much. Deloshi now in a 1v3 situation here. He's located on the right-hand side of overextension. Yeah, he picks up one, tries to the two. He's hoping that our Epsilon member would just poke back out. Sadly, he did not. He's got 10 seconds left. It's going to be around for Epsilon, I think, because he cannot get there in time for the defuse the bomb.
Deloshi just saw him as he jumped up above him and ends up getting taken out by King Jerd. That was going to be a good read from him. And you can see the vector in hand. They knew he was going to be over by the club. And Jerd just jumped out of there thinking, I got this, bro. So it was a good win for them. Now, We have 3-0. Epsilon looking strong as they are looking to close this one out against NSP with a 6-0. And it's certainly looking that way. Deloshi, though, showing some life. Let's see if Turbo's going to be running that snipe again. I respect the hustle so hard.
He's running that sniper, and these guys seem to be thinking, let's try for an A, guys. You know, push up that extension into through broken, and perhaps come out on the top. But right now, they've slowed right down. They've actually backtracked into strip. There's a player on the outside about to jump on past. Oh, Turbo puts one shot there.
Nice shot. Nice shot there out of Turbo. Looked like he was about to get that second one. He was anticipating a player to be coming from the garage, and there's going to be a player inside, and he's not going to make anything happen with that one. Deloshi with the bomb as he's going to be pinned back. Now, that's that instance where you want a smoke grenade, but that MTAR red dot, a very unique combination that we don't see all that much, but definitely worthwhile. If Deloshi's comfortable with it, then you go ahead and you use it. But Deloshi creeping around back motel. He is going to have two players there as they're going to be pressing on the left side. Deloshi needs to be wary of this and anticipate that movement from the motel. But Deloshi moving forward. They see him. They know. They smell blood. And they're going to, and Jared's going to be there for that snipe right to the back or butt, depending on the angle on Deloshi.
Yeah, 2 rounds in a row there. Deloshi was last man left trying to come out with something and just couldn't do it. And it would seem at the moment Archshot and Benjuri need to try and get off those zeros as well. You know, when players start to get a few kills, it can change the whole team's momentum in that favor. So I'd like to see what these guys can do, obviously. Back on to the defense they will go, leaving Epsilon now on the attack. Joe with that bomb, he's got 2 successful plants each time there's an attack, but
I think
Deloshi's
busting out a snipe too.
Why not?
I respect that. They're going to take it to them. I mean, 1 shot, 1 kill makes a lot of sense.
It's pretty much the L11-5s up against the USRs, from what I can tell.
Yeah, Flux able to take out 1. Archshot, though, picking up a kill. And you had mentioned that before, that they need to get those kills to be able to, get something going here. There is going to be 1 member, though. Benjuri, as a matter of fact, is going to be inside a club. And there will be a player above him. Benjuri around the corner. Oh, finding a big win there as Benjuri takes out Tommy. And now let's see here as we have Turbo looking around, looking to see if he can find anyone. 1 player is going to be hanging out by garage. And I like this play here because they have guys all angled. They got to get a body, though, right by the bomb site. Not going to happen. Swanee and Jerd are going to be working together here. But Archshot manages to take out Jerd in turn. And they're going to see shots exchanged. Swanee now in a 1v1 against Benjuri. And there you have it. NSP takes a round here against Epsilon, showing some life as Archshot, as well as I believe that was going to be Benjuri, get 2 kills in that round.
Yeah, so just like these guys were on 0-4 moments ago. Oh, so they were 0-4 before, and now picking up 2 kills, they pick up a round as well. So, just like I said, momentum can be a game changer for each team. They've got to continue it on now. It's 4-1 the scoreline, of course. Epsilon only need 2 more rounds to lock in the S&D victory as well.
You said it. You were like, if they're able to pick up 2 kills, they could potentially take a round here. And that's exactly what they did. So, honestly, coming out of South Korea, definitely impressive. That's for certain. And remember, too, against a team like Epsilon, the caliber of squad that we're talking about here, it certainly is impressive for them to be able to come out strong on that one. But now Benjuri waiting to see. Oh, he's going to have a player coming up behind him. Great Call of Duty timing. That definitely worked out in his favor, but Benjuri's going to get picked off 5-1 as Epsilon made quick work of NSP. Yeah,
I think Epsilon may have been getting a little bit careless with some of their players this time around. They sort of think, okay, guys, let's just change up a little bit here. They're pushing out very aggressive defensive as well. Now, you don't often see a defense squad come up past B all the way to Humvees there.
Yeah.
Just like they did just before. Flux having a massive game, 10-3 right now for that Epsilon squad. So he seems to be going all right for them guys. He's on a 3-point streak as well, as it seems like they might be heading once again towards this B side of things. It would, of course, be Tommy heading out front of the strip there with that sniper to watch for those run across in Main Street as well.
He has no tacticals, by the way. No tacticals whatsoever. He just ran straight over.
He ain't scared.
Front. He ain't scared. He ain't scared. That was a good skirt. Good. I appreciate that.
I try. With 40 seconds now, the bomb has gone down, of course. Jerd, once again, has put that one down for the Epsilon team. And it's going to be no one down yet. And finally, the first kill goes off. Fox picking up Archshot there. And the Turbo gets it back on Flux. Now it's a 3v2 with Deloshi and Turbo up against Jerd, Swanee, and Tommy.
They're able to take out 1 player here. Then they can push out on the left. They got to watch out for that 1 player right by the front club, because that guy will cause a lot of problems. As you can see there, Deloshi now is going to be by himself with a sniper, looking to see if anyone's going to be coming around the side here. But he is going to get taken out from the right, and that will do it. Deloshi was the final victim of that search and destroy game. Tommy with that stop with the Remington. That's well as that thermal or hybrid scope there. It closes that one out 6-1.
Definitely got to give it, like you said, credit to this NSP team. They are going up against a very high caliber team of Epsilon. You know, considered one of the best teams in the EU. Same with like TCM as well. Obviously, TCM and Epsilon were the two teams who faced off at the EU qualifiers for this event. So, you know, they are very high caliber teams. And to at least get one win in this, it's better than nothing at all.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. And of course, now we're going to be going into Blitz. And we don't know what the map is just yet, but we are going to find out after a quick break. And when we do, well, we could potentially see Epsilon get a 3-0 victory because they picked up those 2 games. They're really strong on the respawn. NSP, they got to get their bearings together. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it, but we'll be right back after this.